When it came to besting boredom during the COVID-19 quarantine, puzzles, crosswords, and board games have been a huge hit. It turns out that games can also come with a welcome side effect that are good for your brain. Board games, puzzles, crosswords are more than just tools to pass the time. They engage the mind and facilitate a sense of well-being and accomplishment. When it comes to staying sane and healthy during these chaotic times, it's critical to exercise your mind. Brain-stimulating activities are important for people of all ages. With the COVID-19 restrictions, members from different generations are often stuck in the same house, seemingly around the clock. The trick then becomes finding activities that involve the whole family. So in here, I am going to show you 3 of those games, namely Uno, Dama, and the Math. First, we have Uno. It was invented in 1971 by Barbara Murray Bob Robbins in Reading, Ohio. Uno built a regional following in the US Midwest in the 1970s. The game is usually played with 2 to 10 members or players. Each player is dealt 7 cards face down. The remaining cards are placed in the middle, also face down. They're called the draw pile. Next to it, a lot is space for the discard pile. Uno means one in Italian and Spanish. The name Uno comes from the rule that you have to announce that you only have 1 card left in your hand. Dama is a very popular indoor game. Many people who stay outside their houses can also play this. I even see this being played in a tricycle terminal. Dama is basically checkers. You may apply the rules of checker where you go diagonal and take your opponent's pieces as you pass them. There is also another version of this where you allow your opponents to take your pieces. It means that if they can take it, they cannot avoid it. The first player who loses all his pieces wins the game. Dama comes from the Filipino checkerboard game called Dama and Mathematics. It was invented in 1975 by Jesus Huenda, a teacher from Sorsogon. Damath is one of the most important educational board games used as a mathematical teaching tool. The name comes from the words Dhamma and Math. So for the mechanics, first for the chips, every piece has a corresponding number. Each player is allocated a minute for them to make a move. A record of every move is made. The mathematical operation used is dependent on where the player's chip lands after the capture. And lastly, the final score is determined by adding the values of all the remaining pieces against the scores obtained from capturing the opponent's chip. And the one with the highest score on the Damath score sheet becomes the winner. Board games is a perfect opportunity to connect and open up. It also helps to display creative side of personality in non-intrusive ways, which can be beneficial for quiet individuals. Board games are an amazing tool for shy children and timid adults. Playing helps them develop stronger senses of individuality and creativity. This leads to greater self-esteem and the feeling of being included and noticed. There are no restrictions, no pressure. It's one of the greatest things that board games can be played anywhere and anytime. The possibilities are endless. You may feel excited, adventurous, courageous, or perhaps even lonely and sad, but there's always a chance to play and connect with like-minded people. Thank you.